give the idea that you guys are crazy, and that you want everybody to be crazy with you, and that it's okay to be crazy. Am I right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Well, we're kind of trying to say, there's a lot of times when we go on to pursue a dream, or you go on to pursue something that you feel that is right, and then when you insist on what you think is right, but people kind of what do you say it? They don't really care what's right. They care about what's politically right. What benefits them. Yeah.
Okay.
They care about what benefits them and what doesn't damage them, right? So a lot of times, like, maybe we think we should do this, but people would go against you and say no, it's not like that. So you get the idea where you're like, is it like, why are you guys like all going crazy? Like you guys don't really agree with that, do you? And then we would be really what do you call it? 挫折，英文怎么讲？
doubt ourselves.
We doubt ourselves,
okay.
and then we feel we might have felt beat down, But in the end, we'll be like, wait, is it just the whole world, or is it just me? Maybe we're the only one who's weird. Like when we say the whole world's weird, maybe we're the only one who's weird. So, but the song is trying to say, like, no matter which is the case, like, we keep on pursuing what we think is right, and we know that we'll be somewhere, and this dream that we're pursuing will I don't know what do they say?
Yeah.
How do you say this? Like, we'll I don't know. I think it'll change something. It'll achieve something, and it'll prove something right.
Yeah, I think Angus's lyrics, it was inspired by Steve Jobs' quote. Quotation,
really?
Which is what was the quotation?
I was reading the book, and then
I got the book too.
Yeah, the book starts off on the cover. It says, "The people who are crazy are the ones who end up changing the world."
And he's one of them.
Like, I think the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who end up doing it. So I really got inspired by that, and because I already wrote the song at the time.
Oh, wow.
And then I thought, wow, it was cool. And then I kind of like brought in the idea that being crazy isn't that bad,
Wow. Well, I'm sure that whatever you wrote really hit home with a lot of people, because you guys are not the only one that's crazy. The whole world is crazy in their own way, you know?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, what would be the kind of music genre you would say that you focus on? Wait a minute. I heard that you guys specialize in Sino rock. I've never heard of that before. What is it? Did you guys invent that?
It's actually a term that I came up with because, back in the day, maybe when we were younger, we listened to a lot of J-rock, which is Japanese rock. And it was a very distinct sound, a distinct genre where, like, everybody, like, if they just heard it, they would know what it is, and they would...
Can you imitate that? How does that go? J-rock. Yeah. How does it go?
It's just really... like Japanese style pop rock. I don't know how to do it.
Japanese.
Nasal?
It's like Japanese.
Yeah, it's nasal. Yeah, it's nasal. Yeah.
It's like 80s metal, but in a more modern packaging.
Okay. So, Sino rock?
Yeah, so Sino just means Chinese, so it's like a Chinese language rock, and we were hoping to, when we were younger, we would always say, yeah, let's start a new revolution, Chinese rock, Sino rock.
It's kind of just him, but
yeah, it was just me. But but when we got a little bit older and we got more experience with our music, we decided, we wanted to do a Chinese music, but in a modern rock sound, which is Hans, explain what modern rock.
Yeah, can you guys
I think
do a demonstration here? Demo
demonstration.
Here. How does it? Yeah, how would you do? How is it?
It's more like the arrangement of our music and the way that it's produced, the way it's mixed, and how it's done, like in recording. That gives it a sound, the American pop rock sound, which is pretty distinct from, I think, Japanese and Chinese pop songs.
So is there that distinction that really stands out, Sino rock, in any particular song you guys sing? Like which one?
Maybe the song that we just heard.
Oh, okay.
Is the world crazy, or is it just me? So that would be a good demonstration of what we're trying to do. Mm-hmm. Especially when we're trying to pursue our own musical style, we're trying to incorporate the American sound that we really like with the Chinese melodies
Yeah.
and the way it's being presented. You know, you've grown up listening to Chinese songs, and we really just kind of try to merge the two together, like using the musical sound from America or North America, and then merging it with the melodies from the Chinese musical industry.
Oh, I see.
And it becomes a new thing, you know. So we're trying to pursue that.
That is cool. You know what really amazes me is that I understand that one of the music videos that you guys did took you 36 hours.
Yes.
And that means 没有睡觉, no sleep.
No sleep.
36个小时, 36 hours. And that includes not just the four of you, but the crew,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
How do you guys keep up? Now, you were saying like you had fried chicken. And what was the other thing? How does that help you stay up? Seriously. 炸鸡会帮你 you know.
It's just show, you know, because he's pretty much like a deep fried
Who?
maniac.
Who?
He
Show?
show, yeah, he eats anything like deep fried. Like anything deep fried is good.
Well, I know a lot of Chinese people really like fried food, and fried food is always so good.
Yeah.
But it's not good for your health, you know.
Yeah, I know.
You know. All right. So, what was it like doing 36 hours? In fact, it was the music video for "Is the World Crazy"
Yeah,
or is
it
it
was.
just me?
Crazy stuff.
So you know, many things happen. You know, like we had to wake up at 2 or 3 because the makeup session was 3 a.m. I think.
Yeah. 3 something.
Yeah, so I think the day before we actually had a show down southern Taiwan. So we actually had to go home around 11:30. So we just slept for like 2 hours, and then not just to say, so we woke up at 2ish, went to the studio, the salon, 3 a.m. and then did the makeup, arrived at the set around like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. and then it went all the way from outdoors to indoors, so it was kind of tiring because the first scene was actually the outdoor scene, and it was all the way at the rooftop.
Yeah.
And then some of us had like, what do you call it? We were afraid of the heights.
You're
I
all
was.
afraid of height.
I
oh,
was.
You are. Okay.
Yeah, I looked down from the top, and it felt really scary.
Yeah, we were like on a platform, and then it was right beside the side of the building.
Yeah, so it was kind of scary, you know.
So you had to like redo it a lot of times because
Yeah,
you were.
But it was good because the director didn't really say anything bad, you know. Like,
Yeah.
he's a nice guy. You know?
Yeah, we basically filmed from sunrise all the way until sunset, and then we went into indoor studio after that.
And
I'm sure it always goes over the time that you predicted, right? He probably didn't think that it was going to take that long.
Yeah,
but-
actually, our manager lied to us. He said it was going to take like 6 hours.
Yes.
He's like,
But then
it'll
it
be
was
done in 6
an
hours.
extra 30 hours.
Yeah, it was a lie. It was a lie. But it was fun because we learned
Wait,
a
you
lot.
guys didn't sleep at all?
Oh, we
We took a
took a
nap.
Yeah.
Took
I
a
took
nap?
one nap.
I took
one
one
nap.
For how long?
Like 1 hour.
Well,
Yeah.
Because they were filming other people.
Yeah.
And then
Oh.
so we took the chance to just sleep. And then it was good.
yeah.
Sleeping never felt that good, you know.
Alright.
The most productive 1 hour nap we've ever taken. I think.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and by the
That's
end of
good.
the day, when we were, it was nearing the next day already. We were doing some some scenes with a lot of motion. Like we were standing in front of something really bright, and then there was just our shadow in the front, and then we had to do some crazy movements playing to our music. And by that time, our legs were in pain, and we couldn't really talk coherently. Like we were just like babbling,
Yeah.
and we were like just trying to stay awake by that time. Yeah, it was
But
pretty
that's
crazy.
when the food came.
Yeah, but that was
That's when the
food
fried chicken came.
When the fried
Yeah.
chicken, 炸鸡 came, right? Okay.
And actually,
the crew
So
knew
you
what
woke
we
up.
needed, you know. The crew bought like the whole crew's need for like fried chicken, but I don't think like a lot of people ate because
Yeah.
like
they're
they
too
were really
busy.
tired, you know. They don't want chicken at the time anyway.
But you guys did. You guys wanted.
Only show had.
Yeah,
I was
didn't
just
have
watching.
any. I was too tired to eat.
I just drank a
Yeah.
lot, you know. I had a
just
lot of
drank a lot.
chocolate. I had a lot of candy. Just get
Chocolate.
just sugar, you know. Just get a lot of sugar.
Oh, that gets you hyped up.
Yeah, and
Or
you know,
not for the voice. Was it
well,
for
we
the
didn't
vocal?
we didn't really need to sing, right? We just need to
Oh,
act and
it's just lip sync.
Well,
yeah, lip
yeah, but
syncing.
the thing is, like, for Hans a very shy guy, so usually he doesn't talk very much. But when he was to the point of like exhaustion, he actually performed the most.
Hey,
He had a
when
good
you're
performance.
tired, you do the most crazy thing.
Yeah, it's true.
So Hans, what did you do? Tell it.
Oh, I think I broke down. So I yeah.
He
I-
went
you-
crazy.
Yeah,
Oh.
I went crazy.
So what happened?
It was just what the director wanted, I guess.
Did anybody videotape it?
Yeah, we have it. We have
Most of
it.
the scenes from with him in the MV is
Really?
that time.
Yeah, we're taking at that time.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah,
I need to
it's-
go back and see it more closely. But yeah, I've seen it already. But that is so neat. I don't know what other great things that you've experienced so far, being in the music scene, in the band. Are you guys emotional? Who's the one that cries the most?
What?
Angus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cry.
Yeah. So
I think we met a lot of people, and
that's why you cry.
we witnessed how our music actually changed people's life and impacted
Oh.
our fans,
That
our,
is so
our
great.
audience, and in ways that we've never imagined.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you recall one particular fan who might have said something that really touched your heart and you still remember to this day? Maybe?
There was
Or
a-
someone who wrote something
Yeah,
in?
there was a girl
Yeah.
who wrote something in our fan page.
Mm-hmm.
You know, gave us a letter, kind of talked about how she was, you know, at the verge of just ending her life, right? And then she actually had the razor blade on her hand, just about to cut it through
Really?
her what do you call it? The wrist?
Wrist?
Yeah.
Serious?
And then she had her iPod playing, and then it came upon a
Goodness.
song, and then she said at the time she felt like the energy that she felt, or the power she felt seeing us live in the concert,
Mm-hmm.
and then that power gave her courage to just like go on with her life and actually face her
Aw.
problems. And so that was a huge encouragement, because we felt like we never thought music could do such great things, and it did. So it's kind of encouragement and a confirmation as to why we're still singing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not, music is not it's not necessarily the most promising career that's out there,
Right.
but that kind of story or testimony really encourages
you.
that, and to just keep going and keep saying.
Oh, that is great. Well, I say music is the most international language in the
Yeah.
world, right? Yeah. So where do you guys want to go from here? Seriously. What's your dream? I mean,
go to the whole
the
world.
dream is you want to go to the whole world.
Yeah, we don't want to go to the whole
You want to go sing.
Yeah, want to play our music
All
hope
over the
to-
world.
Yeah, to send our message out to as many places as we can. Go
Okay.
see the world and let the world see
Chinese?
us. Anywhere,
Anywhere?
like we can speak English, we can sing in Chinese.
Okay.
We know a bit of French. We're from Canada, right? Yeah.
Oh,
Just a
all
little
right.
bit.
So, Show, you're gonna have to learn some English.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing good. You're doing good, Show.
Yeah.
All right.
I try to
Okay.
work
Well,
hard.
thank you so very much. This has been
Thank you.
wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Angus,
Thank you.
Hans, Cody, Show.
Yeah.
And we're gonna end the show with one more song. It's Party Party. Am I saying it right?
Yeah, you said that right.
It's the way that Taiwanese people say, let's go party, but they say party. So, party, party.
戴上最帅的墨镜，挂上最好心情，不需要 LV Gucci 才是我要的 feel， 不一定人潮拥挤，才有着地心引力，随着中低音继续深呼吸，深呼吸。We take a listen of tonight's the night. Come on, let's have a good time. Party tonight, night, gonna be alright. Party 现在爱，so come on, just dance. So come on, just dance. So come on, party tonight. Party tonight, night, gonna be alright. Party 就在现在，so come on, just dance. So come on, just dance. So 最帅的墨镜，挂上最好心情。不需要 LV 歌姬，才是我要的 feel。不一定人潮拥挤，才有着地心引力。随着中低音，继续深呼吸，深呼吸。We take a listen of tonight's the night. Come on, let's have a good time.